Then he cried just south of Nashville. Turned that car around. He said, "This is where you get off, boy, 'cause I'm going back to Alabama." As I stepped out of the Cadillac, I said, "Mister, many things." He said, "You don't have to call me Mister. The whole world calls me Davey. Drifter, do you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues and you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? You're a big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." Hey, here's a banger for you. David Allan Coe, the Ride. All you're gonna need is 5 chords. I'll show you the chords. You're just gonna need your G, your D, your A major, your C, and your E. You do have an intro and the verse and chorus. I'll show you the intro real quick. If you want to get that sound, you don't have to do it. I'll show you a beginner-friendly version too. So you make your G chord on the 3rd fret. All you do to get this type of G chord, you start with your F, and you go up 1 whole step, which is 2 frets, and you get that. But you're not going to really play the whole chord. You're going to use the first 2 strings for like a double stop, like when you're playing lead. So you're just going to hit that, and go to that G major triad immediately, and slide it up to the 1st fret. So, all right. Then after that, you're gonna land on the D, and you're gonna hit the D chord and slide your pinky down the B there, or correction, your ring finger that's on the B, 3rd finger, and slide it up to the 1st fret after you hit the D. And then land on the A, then pull it, go to the 5th fret relative to the capo on the D and G string on the 5th fret, back to the A chord. So all together you would have this for the first phrase. And then it does it again, except the only thing different, it didn't go to the 5th fret on the A, and he uses that embellishment a lot throughout the song, or everyone I see that plays it does too. Kind of like a turnaround. If you don't want to do that intro, you can keep it simple. You just do G, D, and A. Or you can kind of get partial of those embellishments, the easier ones. Just play with it, make it work for you. And then for the verse is just A, C, D, A, A, C, D, A, over and over, loop through it. The only time you get the E minor and the G, other than the intro, will be when it gets to the chorus. So I'll run you through a verse and chorus just so you can kind of get the gist. So starting with the A after the intro, it's like, "Well, I was thumbing through Montgomery, had my guitar on my back, when a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950s, half drunk and hollowed out. He said, 'It's a long walk to Nashville, would you like a ride?' And I sat down in the front seat, and he turned on the radio, and them sad old songs coming out of those speakers was solid country gold. And I noticed a stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light, and I knew there was something strange about this ride." And that's where it goes in the chorus. He said, this is where you're gonna have your G and your E minor. He said, "Drifter, drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? You're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." Just loop it like that. Like, follow, comment, share. Let me know what you want to hear next. Appreciate you watching.